And we're back. So when we left off, things were getting a little interesting. The Parthians have this imposing army with horse archers and war elephants and heavy cav, median cav. Looks like they're coming to Ctesiphon. And there's a large rebel army. Not high quality troops, but they are experienced. My troops here are kind of just levies, just for defensive purposes. And with the garrison of Ctesiphon, that should be enough to hold back a large attack. But you never know. Might be a good idea to reinforce the city a little bit, if we can. And I have this army fire and steel there. What I might do is give these noble blood cavalries to the stonecutters, the king's army. And then I'll have the king come down here to Ctesiphon and see what we can do, and have fire and steel stay at Hatra. Unfortunately, public order is still not good here. And I am concerned about a couple things. Once we can upgrade the cities, I'm definitely going to build a horse recruitment center in Ctesiphon to add to the garrison, and maybe even exotic animal studs or something. But anyway, regardless of that, we have to do something about Paradene here, because their army is large. And since it's hard mode, it's going to be hard to just dismiss them. Even though I think our garrison, especially with the royal stables, should be good enough to hold them off. I think it would be prudent to recruit a couple more troops to the Purifying Flames as a defensive force. But what is our biggest priority? Our biggest priority is defending Ctesiphon and Artaxata. Let's add another archer unit. Another couple of archer units to this defensive army. And you know what? We need some archers for the Purifying Flames as well. I'm thinking this is going to be an infantry-based army, since we should take advantage of the fact that the Parthian infantry is really weak, and their strength is cavalry. And the weakness of their javelin and horse archer cav is, of course, foot archers. So if we can build up a strong infantry army led by noble spearmen there, with a lot of archers and heavy infantry, that would be an army that could tear through their infantry, and then after their infantry is destroyed, they would have to engage with their cavalry. And if I had some hoplites in the army, I would be able to defeat them, just because foot archers are so good against horse archers, just due to the number the number of troops in a foot archer unit. So I'd say that'll be a good strategy to create an kind of anti-Parthian foot force or something. Let's see if we can do something to these Parthians. No. No, we can't. No, let's just hang on here. Paradene's army is starving there, that's good. So let's just see what Paradene does when it attacks Artaxata. If we can win that battle, things should be okay. Up there. Oh, unassigned skill. Let's fix that. Assassination skills would be nice. So let's do that. And let's end the turn and see what the Parthians do here. Their army near Ecbatana is doing a forced march. So I don't know what they want to do with that. I don't know why they have to move any faster than they're going at the moment. They're coming. Okay. So our garrison is very good here, due to the 2 Cataphract and Persian Cav units. And our army is also okay. So this is just going to be a long, annoying battle. If I fight it out. I'd say let's just auto-resolve it. Yeah, that would not have been a fun battle. We would have won, but it was just not going to be fun at all. This battle, on the other hand, yikes. Yikes. Okay, so I think the big problem with this battle is that they have a lot of foot archers, and more than I do, and they are pretty experienced. So I think let's fight the battle. Now this battle will decide, I think, the fate of Ctesiphon. Just because I can't afford to have rebels running around any longer if I can hope to hold Mesopotamia in any extended capacity. It's not good for the morale. Oh, so it's going to be one of these battles, huh? Okay. I see how it is. Let's get our infantry up there. Let's get the Cataphracts and Azat Knights on the left. And our Noble Blood Cav half Cataphracts on the right. And I wonder what the enemy is going to do here. They're deploying up there. Okay, that is not good at all. Here's what we're going to do. They can cross all they want. This is going to be a little amusing. I wonder what they're going to say to that. Okay, so we cross the river. Now, here's the thing. They are up on the incline, so that's going to give them an advantage in melee, no doubt. However, if I can flank them with my heavy cav and hit them from behind while my infantry are engaged, that would be a good story for me. So some of them have crossed the river. And let's keep in mind, they're the ones attacking. So I can just wait them out as long as I want. But what are they doing? I understand taking up the high ground, but they're the ones attacking, so why are they moving away? That's confusing. I'd say wait to see what they're going to do, because I don't want to come out of my defensive advantage to fight them. There's too many of them to do that. Okay, they've set up very nicely. Do they think I'm just going to come down here and get swooped in? Okay. Okay, they are marching. This is very interesting. So here's what I want them to do. I want them to go away from this river crossing here. And then, after they've committed to do this, I want to take the high ground here. So I want to draw them away from their advantage. Then I want to take the high ground. Just like Obi-Wan. So let's speed this up a little bit. Okay, so that's just what they're going to do. They're going to forfeit their high ground to cross from here. Now, I don't know, maybe they have some troops here for a trap, but here's what I'm going to do to negate that. I'm going to move my cataphracts up here. first, just to check things out. Because of course in Rome too, it's not so difficult to hide things, to hide troops. So I wonder if I can do my similar strategy as before and have my infantry hold them off and have the cavalry come around. Okay, it seems like the enemy is confused.
Missiles at your command! Double time!
Let's move our archers up first. Right, so there's nobody up here. Not yet, anyway. So they're coming back up. So this is going to be pretty much a gambit here.
Advance at speed!
What I don't want is to engage them up here and then flank them while I have the low ground in melee. That's not going to be to my tactical advantage. Now, if I can just keep them confused for a while, that'll give me victory, because, hey, if they don't want to engage me, if they don't want to engage my infantry, why would I engage them? I don't want to fight them if I don't have to. Yeah, and that, Just in case, I'm going to put my cataphracts up on this steep incline. Now, here is a plan. This is a Let's Play after all, so I want to make it exciting. If I was just playing with myself, I would just confuse them and not engage them until they had to retreat. But for this Let's Play, I'm going to do a gambit here. Put my troops up here. Have them cross again.
Riders, advance!
And then lure the enemy troops here, where I'm going to charge. With my melee troops. But of course that all depends on how quickly I can set this up here. If I can't, then I'm gonna consider continuing with the confusion tactic. Yeah, all this running uphill in the hot sun is not so good for my troops. And they are crossing here. So let's get set up. I I don't want to charge just yet.
Cavalry awaiting orders.
Got skirmisher cav. Here's what I can do.
Persian hoplites.
Charge those hoplites.
Missiles at your command.
Let's get our archers back there. Okay, let's get our skirmisher cav out of there. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to charge and see what happens. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but let's make this exciting. Oh! We hit a couple of home runs there. We don't need to use second wind just yet. Let's reduce their defense.
Persian hoplites.
Just because why not?
We are at your orders.
Let's bring in the skirmisher cav too, because why not? I think all things considered we're doing okay here.
And the devil. Archers.
Everyone's firing.
Back, withdraw. Ready to ride. As you command.
Let's give our cataphracts a second wind there.
Our orders.
So this is where the noble blood cav has an advantage in melee, but over Persian cav. But
Ready.
I might have to pull them back here and charge again. Or I can just keep up the attack here.
Engage. Men ready. Fauna.
Just keep them engaged.
We await your orders.
Come on, guys. I didn't know my hoplites were
Orders.
not into that battle.
Royal cataphracts. Charge.
Okay, if I pull back the cataphracts real quick and charge.
Awaiting orders.
Come on, Azat Knights, do something. And charge again.
Melee cavalry at your command. Charge! Noble blood cavalry! Persian hoplites! For honor! Spears at your command! Noble blood cavalry! Men of Persia! Engage! My lord!
Come on, noble blood cavalry, move in. On their archers.
For glory! Our orders!
On the hillmen.
Awaiting orders! For honor! Our orders!
And on their noble blood cav.
Archer!
Now I gotta play this a little safe here.
Quick march! Royal cataphracts!
Let's get their noble blood, Cav. And after that, we can be happy. Come on, cataphracts. Come on, move in. Noble blood, Cav. Move in. And this battle is over. Wow. Not bad. So the gamble worked. The enemy did not take advantage of its number or good field position at the start of the battle. And I lured him into that little valley there, where they were destroyed. I did lose a good number of troops though, so I hope I don't have to be engaged. I hope the king doesn't become engaged immediately after this. He needs to recuperate a little bit. That was a pretty lengthy battle. Okay, we didn't lose anybody. Kill captives? Let's enslave them. I'm just doing that for the economic bonus. Of course, in real life, it's a bad thing, but Total War Rome 2. It's okay. They didn't support the Armenian Empire. So courtier, that's pretty good. I'd say let's go for politics. Let's go for politics. So I think the Romans are weak here. It seems to me like Antony doesn't have too many troops garrisoned here. They've got nothing at Antioch. I'm going to go down to Tyre and see what they have there. But if they are that weak, I might just go and take it. Once Parthia is pushed back a little bit. Stuffed enemy. Centipool. Ah, I see. Parthians want Hatra. And based on their numbers, they just might get it. Now we can move the king's army back here and then stand up to the Parthians. And that might be what I want to do. That might be what I want to do. So Ctesiphon is safe now. And since the rebels are destroyed, the population is getting a little happier, which is always nice. So I think right now we're in a good spot. So I'm going to move the king's army up here next to Hatra.
Waiting for more orders.
And I do want to recruit just a couple of horse archers. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to recruit a couple of horse archers just to have that mobility, and another basic archer unit, foot archer unit. So this is the problem here. I'm fully extended in terms of the number of armies I can recruit. And my income is just getting to the point where I can handle more troops economically. Who's this general? Is he an Arantid? I can't see. Politics. Oh, yeah, he is. Arantid dynasty. So, let's improve his gravitas. And let's make him a warrior. So let's make the Purifying Flames my one big infantry-centric force. And maybe we'll add some cataphracts once I have the economic prowess to recruit things willy-nilly. Hey, if I make a coin maker here, I think that'll kind of rub it in the face of the Parthians that I'm the boss of Mesopotamia. The only thing I don't like is the sight of those elephants. I think since things are going all right, yeah, I'm not sure what to do. I could recruit some more troops for Frautes's army here. Yeah, I've got to recruit more troops in Armenia. So I'll make some noble blood cav. There. And I'll add an archer and a hillman unit to the Purifying Flames. And then once the king's army is back at full strength, which is going to take a few turns, I'm going to send... Well, we got to push back the Parthians first, defeat these two armies, and then Media has got to come under our control. Alright, so I think that'll be it for this episode, and we'll see what happens next time.